fans. If you missed it this past Saturday at All Out, it was FTR, Cope and Christian in the midst of a classic tag team battle. Stokely Hathaway, or Big Stoke, I'm sorry, was about to get involved when Beth Copeland emerged from the back, neutralized Stokely, but then was on the receiving end of that spike pile driver by FTR, which led to that very emotional reaction from Adam Copeland, who, I mean, he just said, that's why he said he doesn't know he can continue doing this, Tab, because his family, it's just becoming too personal.
It's affecting his family, and it's powerful words from Cope for sure. And we just hope that Beth, I know Beth a long time, I just hope that she's gonna be okay. I mean,
I see some of the footage. It was really hard to watch, Brian.
I'm actually saddened. Oh, good. I'm glad they cut it out before actually showing the pile driver. I thought it was a disgusting act by FTR.
All right, fans, here they are. And I gotta say, my opinion means nothing, but that was the worst thing I've ever seen in an AEW ring. The worst thing I've ever seen in an AEW ring. Who's gonna talk first here?
I'm sorry, Tony, but if you don't mind, I would like to do this myself. I get it, we deserve that, we do, we deserve every bit of that. The actions that happened Saturday at All Out in Toronto have quite literally kept me up at night. I have tossed and I've turned and I just can't get it out of my head. That was never supposed to happen, that was not our intentions. Our intentions were to beat and end Cope and Christian and let them ride off into the sunset and enjoy retirement. While we focus on what we rightfully deserve, the AEW World Tag Team titles, but Adam Copeland couldn't have that. Adam Copeland couldn't stand that. So what does he do? Adam Copeland brings his so-called childhood best friends into this. He brings his wife, the mother of his children. He brings his wife into our business. So there is one person. There's one person to blame. And Adam, it's you. You might as well have dropped her on her micro brawler head yourself.
I forgive Beth for what she did to me at All Out. After church on Sunday, all three of us had a discussion, and I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told them. I wasn't running up the ramp to attack Beth. I was running up the ramp to introduce myself. And instead of a handshake, I received a spear. And truth be told, it didn't even hurt. I was about to nip up, but then she grabbed me and she carried me to the back. They say that chivalry is dead, but I allowed that woman to spear me. She knows it, Adam knows it, Christian knows it. They needed Beth to win. They needed Beth to level up because FTR is the greatest tag team of all time. And the worst part about it is that Beth doesn't even work here.
I was advised to come out here live on worldwide television and sincerely apologize for my actions on Saturday. I will not apologize for dropping Adam Copeland on his frail neck. I will not apologize for dropping Christian Cage on his CTE-riddled brain. However, Beth, I want to talk to you, Beth. I hope you know over all the years that we've been friends, I would never purposely hurt you, Beth. I watched you attack my best friend, and as I tried to intervene and talk sense into you, Beth, you punched me in my broken nose, you watered my eyes, you punched me in my nose, you watered my eyes, Beth, and when you attacked me, I thought it was your husband. So I picked you up, and as Cash leapt off to your safety, I dropped you on your head by accident. I learned a lesson Saturday night, Beth, and I hope you did too. I would never put my hands on a woman, and with you, Beth, I use that term very loosely. So from now,
Well, thankfully,
I wasn't finished.
Thankfully, Willow Nightingale interrupting this reprehensible explanation, attempted explanation from FTR. And Willow, of course, she has her fair share of history with Stokely. Stokely,
Look at her.
Well, hello, boys. That was a great apology. I think if you wrestled as good as you lied, maybe you would have won last week. But I'm not really here to talk about you guys necessarily. I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about an inspiration, a Hall of Famer. I'm here to talk about Beth Copeland. Women like Beth, you know, ones who've inspired us and what they've done for this business. Women like Beth are why I became a wrestler. Women like Beth are why I would go and do these little shows across the country, even when I didn't know how I was getting home. Right? Like, women like Beth are the reason that I came back from a broken freaking neck to become all elite, so that I could do things like main event shows, win the Owen, win the TBS title. Women like Beth are the reason women like me don't take shit from guys like you.
Oh, boy.
So if you boys want to try that apology with a little bit more sincerity this time, you can look into that camera over there, give it another go, or you could get out of the ring.
You know what, Willow? It is either 9 p.m. or past 9, but I believe it is past your bedtime. There are some episodes of Proud Family that you could watch that'll put you to sleep unless you have a problem.
Time coming. Remember, it was, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, Jet Speed. Jet Speed intervening right before it seemed like. Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight taking out FTR, and Stokely all by his lonesome, but no, FTR bailing him out. I mean, remember, it was Stokely that drove the wedge in the friendship between Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander.